Hail to all, where we do not need. Hail to all. Hail to all. Now come on, Hollywood. Stop smelling your own farts. You might get mistaken for arse sniffers. Remember, when you go woke, you go broke. When you go woke, you go broke. Hail to the fandom menace. Well, hail to all. This is Bear Nerd Fun. Well, I was checking out MovieWeb website, and I seen something kind of interesting and ironic. It might be ironic. Who knows? Who knows if I know? Who knows? But anyway, Daisy Ridley doesn't think disgruntled Star Wars fans need be so vicious. Now, wait a minute. See here on IndieWire, on a video I did, Daisy Ridley, it's fair for Star Wars fans to be angry with The Last Jedi. Really? So it's fair. The actress also tells USA Today that by the end of The Rise of Skywalker, fans will know the definitive answer about Rey's parents. But you're saying it's fair. So, if it's fair for Star Wars fans to be angry about The Last Jedi, so isn't it fair that Star Wars fans might have good reason to be vicious or mean? And what they see as vicious and mean is us just saying we want good writing. Because it doesn't matter how much talent the actors or actresses have, if it's not written well or directed well, it's gonna fail before it hits the gates. So Daisy Ridley doesn't think disgruntled Star Wars fans need be so vicious. I found a couple different articles on this subject, and I picked this one. I picked MovieWeb. Daisy Ridley wishes Star Wars fans would have a more positive discussion revolving around the iconic franchise. 2015's The Force Awakens came out in a new era for social media and sharing options. While the movie was mostly well received by longtime fans and newcomers alike, there have been more than a few diehards online who continually bash the new sequel trilogy and everything about it. The Last Jedi has become arguably the most divisive movie in the franchise. Long history. With that being said, Ridley doesn't have time for the negativity. So, don't have time for the negativity, but yet, it's fair for Star Wars fans to be angry with The Last Jedi. That's fair. She can say this, and then she can go over here and say that. So it sounds like she's... maybe her opinion changed. Or maybe the Disney overlords were telling her she needs to say something in this aspect. That she needs to say all this and give lip service to this. The Rise of Skywalker is set to hit theaters at the end of the year, and the fandom menace led by people like Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers and Uncle Ethan Van Sciver at Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Hey, oh, by the way, hail to all you. Hail to the fandom menace. Alright, back to the article. Are already having a field day with it, and deservedly so. Back to the article. Daisy Ridley is all for fans sharing their opinions and their passions about the Star Wars franchise, but she believes there's another way to go about it. Well, when it comes down to it, the actress wishes people would be less vicious, she explains. Quote, "It's great that people are expressive of their views, but this is of people's jobs. People worked really, really hard on that thing. I think there's a way of having a discussion that isn't so vicious. Well, I don't know of anyone that's been being vicious. They have been being blunt, being honest, giving their opinions about a movie that was basically a big slap in the face of Star Wars fans that loved Luke Skywalker. Big slap. They had an opportunity that they weren't going to ever get again, to get Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Lando Calrissian. They had that chance in Chewbacca. They had that chance in that first movie to make something great, and they didn't. And so we're vicious and toxic because we didn't like something. Remember, we're the customer. We pay to go see the movies. We pay for the books. We pay for the comics. And if we don't like it and it's not good, why should we pay for it? It's that simple. And sure, some may be being a little vicious. But you know what? This outrage culture these days, they will freak out over anything in outrage culture today. Oh, back to the article. Daisy Ridley left social media after sharing an anti-gun post and getting attacked by thousands of people. The online platforms become too toxic for her, and the same thing happened with her rise as Skywalker co-star Kelly Marie Tran. Alright, let's take a little side note. Have you ever seen an image of Kelly Marie Tran in a full gown for one of the awards? She was fully gussed up. They did not do her any favors. They could have put her in a scene and they could have made her look great. It's not her fault, and it's the writer's fault. It's the way they wrote her character. I mean, it was like night and day. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was the same actress. Beautiful gown. I think it was for one of the awards or something like that. But they did not do her any favors. And if the fans didn't like the character, why shit on the fans? Because they didn't like it. It was the writers, it was the producers, it was the directors. They had an agenda. You know, they could have made a really awesome kick-ass character for her. And they didn't. Back to the article. However, the actress believes that it goes both ways. There is a God complex that some people have. When posting things on social media and getting positive reinforcement from gaining followers and likes in the end, she decided to leave it all behind and focus on her work. Yeah, they say that, but I heard conflicting stories. I'm not even going to get into that. You can search that yourself if you want to. The Rise of Skywalker is going to be the final movie in the Skywalker saga, and could very well be the end of the line for Daisy Ridley too. Now, here's a little thing I've been thinking of. Skywalker saga. Don't there have to be a Skywalker in the damn movie for it to be about a Skywalker saga? Food for thought. Food for thought. She has already confirmed she won't have a part in any Rian Johnson's upcoming trilogy or D.B. Wise and David Benioff's. Oh, the guys otherwise known as Dumb and Dumber? Yeah, it's not something I'm interested in. Anything that they do, I'm not interested in. I wasn't even a fan of what they produced after their Game of Thrones debacle. Yeah. No. Ridley has to be pretty exhausted after spending so much time with the franchise and trying to keep fans happy. It's not an easy job, and it will probably be a relief when the promotional tour for the movie is complete. Star Wars fandom is pretty polarized and all over the place at the moment, and it has seen its inception. And it has been since its inception. The dark side continues to win over the light in some instances. Well, J.J. Abrams was not kidding when he compared the fandom to religion when Daisy Ridley was getting ready to sign up for the part back when the original movies hit theaters. Fans would have to take out a piece of paper and a writing utensil or typewriter or envelope and stamp to comment on a movie. Now, one only needs the internet connection, thumbs in a few seconds, which allows negativity to spread a lot faster. Really? But if it's a pile of dog shit, it's no good. If it's no good and the writing is bad and everything is bad, maybe the actors and actresses may not be bad, but if it's woke, it's no good because it's not an easy fit in the story. It should be natural. The story should feel natural when it's being told. It shouldn't feel forced. It should move gracefully. Back to the article. Especially when you are hammering those thoughts home with big giant hammer toe thumbs. Bustle originally conducted the interview with Daisy Ridley. Yeah, so fans need not be so vicious. But over here, Daisy Ridley thought it's fair for Star Wars fans to be angry with The Last Jedi. So which is it? This seems like two different sides of a coin. That's what I was thinking. When I saw this, I thought of that article. Yep. Hail to the Fanny Menace. I didn't even recognize her. She fills out a dress quite nicely. Very elegant and very pretty. Here's another one. I mean, she's a good-looking woman. There's no doubt about that. And I haven't even seen any of the stories that have said that she's said some toxic things or not. I haven't seen those, or if I've read those, I forgot them completely because it just wasn't taking up space in my head. But she's pretty. She reminds me of another actress, Jaden Wong. She plays in Scorpion. That's her on the right, I believe. We're right here, the cast of Scorpion. Looks similar. So, I think they had the potential to do something really great with this actress. They could have just made it awesome. And who knows, maybe we would have had a different take on this actress. Once again, I think the writing's bad. They had a potential to make something great and they didn't. Hail to all. Hail to all, where we do not kneel. Hail to all. Now come on, Hollywood. Stop smelling your own farts. You might get mistaken for arse sniffers. Remember, when you go woke, you go broke.
Please subscribe to Bear Nerd Fun. Smash the like button. Goodbye.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Say nerd fun. Nerd fun. Nerd fun. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hail to the fandom menace.